Today on Fashion Guide, long live the debut. Over 10 newcomers at the Kazakhstan Fashion Week catwalk. A fashion breakthrough. Sanjar Zarlikhanov has a show in the Ukraine. New technologies in fashion. A unique new accessory. A premiere of the documentary on Maison Martin Margiela, a joint project of fashion designers and dancers. And Georgian inspiration in Uriana Sergienka's new collection. Over 10 new star names rise on the country's fashion sky. This could be the tagline of the Kazakhstan Fashion Week for the fall-winter season of 2015-2016. The debutantes showed their work on the second and third days of the event. The first of them, Zhuldazai Rispiekova, was the winner of last year's Young Designers Contest, Open Eye. Her own brand, Judy's retro style collection featured velvet and other soft fixtures, brightly colored enameled leather, chiffon and fur trimmings used for light blouses, wide pants, and jackets in pastel shades. Several Fashion Week newbies decided to materialize their ideas using creative designs and unusual fabrics. Zharkin Baimakhanov used handmade fixtures executed with the crazy wool technique. Some of the headwear from his collection is a tribute to the Japanese art of origami. Aida Mahambietova made an effort to create transformer clothes and ended up with a completely new approach to fabric use.
В процессе поиска создавалось очень много экспериментальных работ.
We were looking for something new, and so we experimented a lot, and eventually we invented new fabric stuffing and combination techniques. Some graphics and some fabric plating. You can see all this in my collection.
Переплетение ткани. То есть это все можете видеть в моей коллекции.
Other conceptual and sophisticated work comes from the designer Dinara Abdulina and the brand Samidel, which was inspired by a traditional Kazakh ornament. The collection is called Ethno-Hypnosis. The jacket was made of felt with the perforation technique. I mean, we start from hand drawing, and each of our items has an individual drawing at its inception. So we draw it all by hand, then we transfer it into a sort of special device we have. It's not a new technique, but the novelty is that we use Kazakh ornaments. Traditional Kazakh ornaments served as a source of inspiration for Argul Serikezi with the brand Adzime. She used the ornaments in combination with velvet, while Mirwana Akas borrowed elements of her style from ancient Scythian tribes. Loose and comfy fits, moderate colors, and natural fixtures easily combined with modern trends. The designer offers culotte pants, coats, blouses, and unusual headgear in the form of fabric braids. While making my collection, I used elements of the ancient Saka, Scythian tribal style in a modern setting. If you take this hat, it looks like the Saka headgear. I just changed it a little bit, shortened it so that it could be worn by modern people. Singer Daria Akbarova used to design clothes only for her own performances. This year, she came out as a full-fledged fashion designer. Her collections feature light fall overcoats, loosely fitting jumpsuits in a business style, creased pants, and jackets. The designer chose mostly tame colors: white, black, deep blue, softer shades of gray, beige, and pale red colors. It is elegant, neat, and wearable.
Этот комбинезон один из самых моих любимых, классический черный.
This jumpsuit is one of my favorite pieces. It's a classic black with a relaxed fit, and the thing is that without accessories it looks very modest, elegant, and comfy. If you add some color, a headscarf or a necklace, then the jumpsuit immediately gets an evening look, and I think you can go to a party in this jumpsuit, at a party like the one we're at. Also, the designer says that she knows how to make women look slim. The jumpsuit's special fit disguises the figure's imperfections. Over the past years, the Kazakhstan Fashion Week has seen a rise in numbers of local designers. This means that the industry itself is growing, as is the Kazakhstani people's interest in fashion as an important cultural aspect of our country. Another aspiring Kazakh couturier made his debut at a fashion show in Ukraine, not in Kazakhstan. Sanjar Zarlikhanov is a finalist of the Open Way Young Fashion Designers Contest and the author of the brand Sunjike, took part in the Ukrainian Fashion Week. This ambitious and resolute man was able to introduce himself to the Ukrainian beau monde and, it seems, even win its respects. The public really gave me a warm welcome. I'm in the top 8 Ukrainian fashion designers now. I was approached to have my shows in Paris and Milan, as well as to continue to appear at the Ukrainian Fashion Week. Sanjar applied for participation and received an invitation from Valery Tapal, the Ukrainian Fashion Week's Designers Affair Department director. The designer says that he had no problems with organizing his show abroad, and that he is very happy with it. Meanwhile, Kazakh fashionistas already had a chance to look at his new collection at Metro Fashion Day in Almaty. Its main features are functionality, minimalism, and sports chic images. It is comfortable, stylish, and nothing extra. High-tech and fashion. A Hungarian startup showcases a bracelet that can change its design to match any look.
This is the bracelet of the future. It's a ink, high fashion, high tech bracelet with a full e-ink display, and you can change the pattern on it whenever you want to. So imagine having one luxury bracelet with literally endless designs on its surface.
The bracelet has an inbuilt e-ink screen that shows an ornament chosen by the wearer. The bracelet makers are sure that they have created the next big thing, an accessory at a totally new level and a new philosophy.
You go in the app, you choose your design that you want to display on the bracelet, you click on it, you buy it or you download it, depending on the setting of that particular design. Then you touch your smartphone to your bracelet. You click picture transfer, and with the picture, energy gets transferred onto the bracelet as well. You wait 10 seconds and you have the new design.
Now, the resourceful developers of the Nano bracelet are looking for designers and artists who can create patterns for the app. They're eager to start a collaboration with major fashion houses to get into the trend. Meanwhile, the bracelet owners can create their own patterns and images, upload and modify them in the app. A place where fashion meets cinema. That's what people say about the Tribeca Film Festival in New York City's Lower Manhattan. A place where fashion meets cinema. That's what people say about the Tribeca Film Festival in New York City's Lower Manhattan. It was founded in 2002 by Jane Rosenthal, Robert De Niro, and Craig Hatkoff to restore social and business activities after 9/11, with severely hit Tribeca. The film festival is one of the grounds for promotion of indie films. Films about fashion and its most creative people often get screened at the festival.
Tonight is sort of the meeting of fashion and film, and the Tribeca Film Festival is very much, an exciting week here in New York. And I'm excited to meet some talented new directors and artists in their own right tonight. So.
This year's Tribeca Film Festival saw a premiere of Alison Chernick's documentary about Martin Margiela. The story of how this most enigmatic modern designer turned the fashion industry upside down is told by the people who knew him in person. Jean-Paul Gaultier, who had Margiela as his assistant, Susie Menkes, Raf Simons, and others. The documentary, entitled The Artist is Absent, features a lot of archive footage with the designer's first shocking collections from 1989 to 1990, photo shoots, and a fashion show. Here's another example of an amazing combination of arts, that is, fashion and dance. A fashion project, Movement, launched by one of the world's leading fashion magazines. Short videos with dancers from London's Sadler's Wells Theatre show how fashion and dance become one. This is a 7-episode series with costumes made by 7 designers, 7 different dance shows, filmed by 7 directors. The brands that took participation in the movement are Prada, Iris van Herpen, Calvin Klein, Gareth Pugh, Alexander McQueen, Chalayan, Stephen Jones. The Russian fashion designer Uliana Sergeyenka made a fashion video too. She dismissed the usual fashion shows on the catwalk and presented her new works in a video shot in a Parisian hotel, Le Bristol. The designer was inspired by the Georgian and Armenian cultures. During the filming, a hotel room was turned into an apartment somewhere in Georgia back in the 1960s and 70s, complete with vintage furniture, handmade carpets, heavy bureaus, and closets with flowers and samovars. Featured amongst this vintage abundance are the girls in clothes from her latest collection. And that's all for today. Next week, take a journey around the world of fashion and style with Fashion Guide on the Kazakh TV channel.